Yo, what's good, people? Back with another video, man. Live streaming again because I don't feel like editing. But yeah, I'm a little late on this one. Actually came as a shock to me night before last, where I pulled up my email and saw that this drop had even happened. So yeah, I was kind of upset, but at the same time, I got some good news on quite a few of the things that's going on with Fear God and Essentials right now with this particular drop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through this Atlanta capsule, which it did drop as a official mainline Fear God capsule, and then there's also Essentials items, which is obviously where I'm at with it. So like I said, yeah, we're gonna go through the Atlanta capsule. And then I'll talk about the items that I did pick up and fill you in on a little secret if you don't know. So let's get to it. First off, obviously we on feargod.com right now. I'm gonna go into the Fear God section, which is, how I got, like when I pulled up the website, it showed the Atlanta capsule. I clicked on that and that took me straight to the main line. And I was like, okay, this is not something I have to worry about for real. These shirts are so dope, man. They're just so expensive. $250 is wild work, but you can see right here some of the new items that they have on the main line. I didn't see these flared jeans. So those God jeans, I really like these shirts, man, and I really wish they bring these over to Essentials, because I just can't swing $250 for a t-shirt. But see a lot of this stuff. This is actually not, actually no, it is the stuff. So Fear of God Disciples, We Won't Move hoodies, all this stuff is part of that Atlanta drop, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I did not see that FU snapback for 130. Ooh, hold, let's take a look at that. I don't need no more Fear God hats, bro. I just bought 2 hats. Doing too much. This looks dope though. Yeah, I really like it. Fear God for all people is so dope. God, man. Like one of those shirts costs like almost double what an Essentials hoodie costs. And it's just like, man, is that what I really want to do? I really like this stuff though. I'm so happy they did. Obviously they got the Milano knit tee over here now, where we got the merino knit short sleeve sweaters. So we're getting a little bit of the stuff, kind of to a degree. How qualified do we have to be? I really like a lot of this stuff, man. God. Freedom now, yeah. So beautiful, so beautiful. Shout out to Jerry, bro. They and all his people, whoever is on the team, bro. They designing they butts off. Yeah, I dig it. That drop shoulder is dropped. That is a drop shoulder right there, where you can't work. Yeah, freedom ain't free, cuz. Freedom is not free. Yo, what's up, Zia? Is it Zia? Yeah, that's the Civil collection that I'm looking at. I'm supposed to be looking at this Atlanta stuff. But actually, let me go back out because I feel like, so that's so weird because before when I clicked it, it didn't even take me into Essentials. Whatever. We in Essentials now, so that's where we are. So you see all the Atlanta stuff. And of course, again, I went into this looking at it and I saw Atlanta capsule. I'm like, cool. So when I click on this and see that it's Essential stuff, I'm seeing all this Atlanta stuff. I'm like, oh, I don't need no Atlanta stuff. I'm cool. It looks dope. You know what I mean? But I don't need it. So I continue to scroll down. I see that these gloves were sold out like almost immediately. I felt like I probably would have got them, but I probably would have resold them. Honestly, I have no need for gloves. But I saw like the Atlanta hat you see right here. And that's really dope to me because it has that the Fear God Athletics A on it, which I thought that was, just a dope design. See all the Hawk stuff and the black hat. I put both of these hats, excuse me, immediately in my cart because I was like, yo, these are, it's just different. So I continue to scroll, see the Falcons. So I'm like, oh, they went all the way to the Hawks and Falcons. Dope. Then I see these, the re-release, I guess, of the baseball caps, the fitteds, and I'm like, bet. I've been wanting to get a red one because I kind of missed out on that. And then my black one, I realized my head is actually smaller than I thought it was. So my whole life I'm buying 7 3/8 hats when I buy fitteds, and I realized like 7 1/4 is better because we used to wear them flat. You know what I mean? So it was fine. But now that we started to curve them again and bend them, I can, the 7 1/4 makes more sense for me. So I was very happy to see those. So I grabbed both of these immediately. And they did change it because they put the Fear God on the back right here, which I thought was super dope. So I'm very happy about those. And I kept scrolling, and I see, okay, they got the Dodgers World Series. They got the Yankees. I have this, the Navy Fear God hat already. It doesn't have, of course, the World Series thing on it, and it's, Fear God. So still thinking about grabbing this and the Dodgers one, just because I don't have the blue. So I really, it's a lot of money for a hat, bro. 65 is pretty, that's pretty tough. But we got the Detroit Tigers, which I wish they had went with like the Baltimore Orioles or something, and we got like a black with orange. That would have been super dope. I really like the dark blue, the navy with the orange for the Tigers, but the $65 is, yeah, it's a lot. Really excited about this one. Grab this one as well, which is, the 940. So, essentially a snapback, for the most part. And I thought that was really cool, more of a dad hat vibe instead of just the fitteds all the time. I thought that was really cool. So I definitely grabbed that. And it's like $10 less. It's only 55. Saw all of these. I'm not a fan of like the two-tone hoodies, with the, just the way it looks, right? But I do, I like what they're doing here with the design. And I did look at the details to see what the sizing was looking like on these. And it looks like, compared to some of the more recent hoodies, I should say, these are actually bigger. At least that's the case with the t-shirts, but the hoodies, I'm always going to order a medium. Like it's very rare that I do anything other than a medium in a hoodie. But the t-shirts, I went and looked at the measurements, and I feel like they're cut a little bigger, which is dope. I really like this one. I have not bought a t-shirt yet. Discord been going crazy over the hats. Yeah, I bet. Strap back hat. I'm waiting for mine to come in. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I went with the 3 hats so far. Definitely, I probably got to look at grabbing another one, like you said. I mean, that's probably going to be the best bet. Let me move this over real quick. I need to see. All right, cool. I feel like my chat is like, it's weird. I don't know. I can't see the whole thing. I feel like, all right, there we go. That's easier. All right, better. So yeah, I really like the design of this shirt. Pretty much all the shirts, to be honest. I don't know why I clicked on that, but I have yet to pull the trigger on any of them. 75 is not bad. You're getting a lot really for 75, the way the design looks on these shirts. But I have yet to pull the trigger on any of those. I really like this hoodie, and I'm still really thinking about getting it. They may kind of, nobody's buying the hoodies because it's so hot outside right now. So you probably got some time on the hoodies. I really like the t-shirt as well. The only thing about buying the t-shirts is like, I mean, if you're like me, you probably got a buttload of Fear God tees, and it's having tees with like graphics on them. I'm not a big graphic tee person anymore. And, just having something that has that on it, it's just like, how much am I going to really wear this? So, I almost rather have a hoodie than a t-shirt, honestly. This Black Crackers joint really like grabbed my attention. I think I probably grabbed everybody's attention. It's like, Black Cracker, like, wait a minute. But obviously I'm pretty sure that was a team in the Negro League. So I get it. Super dope hoodie. Will definitely attract some attention if you wear it, I would imagine. Same thing with the hat, or not the hat, but the t-shirt. And see, that's sold out now. So anyway, so we got a strap bag with the X Giants, which I don't really understand why this hat doesn't seem to match the hoodie or the t-shirt. Like, you see the hat is like a dark orange on the X, because I actually like that, but I'm just not sure, man. I don't actually, you know what? I'm tripping because I don't even know if I realized they had a hat. That may be something I actually might cop. I'm not gonna lie, because that is kind of different. Huh. Yeah, I might grab that. That orange is weird, though. It definitely doesn't seem to be the same orange. This looks like the t-shirt is like, I think it's printed on the front. Pretty sure. I can't really tell. Knowing Fear God, though, it's not just like your regular cheap slap-on printing. Black Yankees is really dope. I really like that. I'm actually surprised that didn't sell out yet. I actually really want all of this stuff, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a lot. It adds up really quickly. So yeah, I didn't get any of this stuff yet. But I couldn't help myself. Like, as soon as I saw this one, so we're talking about the red right here. As soon as I saw this, I had to get it. Like, I was gonna go for the t-shirt, but I think it was one of the first things to sell out. All they got is XL. So I didn't really want the t-shirt like that anyway. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger and got the hoodie. Like, I don't think there's ever been an actual red, like deep red, anything with essentials. Or even Fear God for that, just the, mainline for that matter. So I went ahead and grabbed this immediately. I really like that hoodie. I kind of feel like I might end up getting the shirt too, but we'll see how that goes. Like I said, it is sold out up to XL right now. I don't really like the hats with the FG on it. I don't know. It's just kind of weird for me. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's actually dope when you put it on. I don't know. They don't really have anybody modeling these things for us to see them, so it's a little tough. I feel like it's just a lot on the hat, but that's just me. The actual black with the red, I feel like that looks better. So yeah, all of this is in that Atlanta capsule. So this is the mainline stuff that's in that Atlanta capsule that we're getting into now. And I mean, I guess that's really the civil too. I guess they kind of put that together. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. But yeah, so that's everything in the capsule. Like I said, I mean, it looks really dope. That Atlanta Essentials, actually, I mess with that. I like that. Yeah, so dope stuff. But here's the hack right here. So I was like, man, the red shirt is out. I'm pretty cool on everything else because it's still available. But I did notice something because I got an email from Fanatics saying that they had the Fear God hat. That's actually how I found out about that hat, the black hat first. And then I saw the email from Fear God and saw, okay, all of that stuff is available on their site. But I had already bought, like, I did it so fast because when I saw it, I was like, there's no way I can't get this hat. So I bought it on Fanatics. And then I saw the other email, came in here and bought the red one and bought the red hoodie. But because Fanatics had the black one, I'm like, well, wait, shouldn't they have more than just the black? And yes, the answer is yes, they do. So for anybody who, if there's a hat in your size that's gone, or, whatever, you're looking for a different size, it's available. It's all available on Fanatics. It may be available on New Era as well. I don't know that to be a fact, but I know it's available on Fanatics. So you see all of them right here, all the colorways, even the White Sox 940 is there. The FG is there. So everything's there, and the clothes are here too, guys. It's insane. I was like, there's no way the clothes are here. The t-shirts are here. I think the red is no, it's here. Let's see what size. Yeah, full run, except extra small. So if you we're looking for that right now, it's available right now. I don't know how long that's gonna be. And I feel like if I'm gonna do it, I need to grab it. Yeah, I just don't know. I really want this Grays hoodie, bro. Oh man, I think I might just get the t-shirt and call it a day. Cause I have enough Fear God black hoodies. But yeah, so you see everything. So the only hat that's not available on here is that X Giants. Yeah, I don't see that one. I think that's why how I kind of overlooked it on the Fear God site is I didn't see it on here. So yeah, you can see even that, like, yeah, the tees are all available here. Everything but that hat. That's the only thing that I can see that's not there. Let me go back and make sure. I mean, obviously the Atlanta, like, you know, Falcons and all that stuff is not available, but yeah, every hat colorway, every hoodie, every t-shirt. So the only thing is that hat. Yep. So wait, is the Black Crackers? Yeah, it's available. Let me see what the sizes are. I feel like, yeah. Like, you know, what do you say? Man, you know what? I would love to rock some mainline. I got to get some mainline money, so I'm working on it. I'm doing my best to keep putting out content on like every platform and try to, you know, start actually gaining some traction and making some money that way. But we'll see. You know, I'm doing what I can. I'm just not in that bracket yet. But yeah, like I said, they got all of this stuff available. So anybody who wants it as of right now can get it. And I really need to figure out what I want before I'll get upset, because I tend to do that. I'll go through, look at the collection, and like, oh, I'm gonna wait on this a little bit, and in my mind, I'm like, I can just go ahead and buy it, and I don't, and I go back in and it's gone. So yeah, I try to drop a link to a Discord before for you because we love to have you there. Oh, for sure. I wonder if you can put the link in here. If you can't, just message me. Message me or put it in the comments or something like that. I'll definitely hop over there. I've joined a Discord for something else recently. I use Discord for gaming a lot, so I'm on there usually. But yeah, I mean that's everything that dropped in that capsule. Dope stuff. I'm so happy that they decided to bring some of the hats back, and really the main ones. I think these are probably the best selling colorways that they had, honestly, because I can't think of any other reason why they would have only brought these particular colorways out. Obviously, everybody wants a black one. The red one sold out like immediately when they dropped before. And then, of course, you know, the Dodgers and Yankees, two of the most popular teams, and of course the teams that went to the World Series last year. So yeah, they did a great job. I really want to see somebody model these 940s. But I guess I'll kind of know what it looks like once I get the other 940. I mean, I have 940, you know, hats, but I'm more of a 940 A-frame normally. So it's going to be interesting to see how these fit. But you can see like the wool. These are definitely 100% wool. Fear God hats tend to be like warmer because of that. So it's kind of difficult to rock them. And, you know, I live in the Carolinas, so it's freaking pretty hot, man. So you gotta be careful with what hats you put on your head during the summertime. But it's gonna be really dope. All this stuff is gonna be really good coming up in the fall. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do here. More money. Oh, you in the Carolinas too? That's what's up. Yeah, I'm in North Carolina, so I think it's like 96 degrees today. Oh man, yeah, tough. Sunlight is crazy out here. But thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody's support. You know, get out here and get your items before they're gone. And hopefully we got you're in South Carolina. That's what's up. Yeah, I moved here from South Carolina, that, you know, Greenville area. I went to school down there. So, but yeah, I think we got another drop coming up soon, with the, you know, the essential side, because obviously we had that first spring summer collection drop, and we should have another one coming up soon. I mean, and that's just, you know, me saying that. I don't know that for sure, but I'm pretty positive that there's going to be more colors to that particular collection. You know, summer goes all the way through August, so we should have it coming up here soon. Because I really want the black shorts that I seen in some of these pictures. I'm waiting on that, so we gonna hope for the best. I actually got to start looking and following. Well, I already follow them, but I got to start paying attention to Instagram more because I know they really talk about when stuff is going to be dropped on there, on the Fear God page and the Essentials page. So, and Jerry himself talking about stuff like that. So I gotta be more vigilant with that. But yeah. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout. I actually got some more items in from this collection, the most recent collection. I think like three shirts. Yeah, 3 tees, shorts. I think that's it. Yeah, pretty sure that's it for now. I think I'm gonna get another pair of pants, some sweats, but I'll kind of, you know, put those together and drop a video for those here pretty soon. Once I get these other items in, I might as well just do it all together. So yeah, so look for that soon. I'll be up with that video probably in the next week or so. You know, stuff coming from Fear God's website. I wish I would have ordered it from Fanatics because who knows how long I'm gonna be waiting on this hoodie. Yeah, I wish I had known before I ordered it. But anyway, that's where we are with it. Appreciate you watching. Everybody that's gonna see this, I appreciate y'all. That's the link for the Discord. Wait, where? Link for the Discord. Oh wait, can I see it? All right. If I don't, because I don't see it in here, but if I see it after I get out of here, then or if I don't see it, I'll message you and get it from you because I definitely want to get on that. But I appreciate you, and yeah, till next time, peace.